But this is going to be a J2G crew battle like we have never seen before. Here in finals, grand finals, J2G Mariachi versus J2G Eni. We have never seen this happen before this late in the game.
Back to the big screen. Alright, so we've got two of the best players, probably the two best players that we've ever had. Stefan, don't get me wrong, is up there, but these guys consistent every stream, every day. They're out there with us. And I couldn't be any happier for the two of them.
Hey, this is the grand finals that I could not have pictured a better grand finals here at SDI 6. Eni immediately running away with it. Running away with it immediately. So if you want my honest opinion, this is what I was going to say before. I think that Mari is going to, if he doesn't win, then he is going to lose and say, whether in a DM or outwardly, that he did it because he felt like Eni deserved to win. Now, do I think that'd be the actual reason? No. But do I think that that's what he'd say? Yeah. So, I know Mari's gonna hear this in the VOD and laugh at me. But that's what I think is gonna happen.
It sounds like a Mari thing to do.
So, either way though, speaking of a Mari thing to do, closing this gap up. Only about a 40% differential now when it was an insanely large differential. But now we're looking at 60. Eni is just
50 again.
Yeah, now Eni is the one struggling to kill. Mari getting a little overzealous with some of these moves, but he's got that DI. We're gonna see the side B back up to stage. Keeping him at bay with that with the blaster.
Switching to Zard just to kill.
Yep, and I think that's kind of what we need to see here. There we go. Seeing that Zard come out to kill is just what he needed in that instance. But Mari just immediately reversing that and killing him.
Yeah, he wasn't thinking about his own percents when he made that switch back to
No,
Squirtle.
he sure
and he
wasn't.
tried to quickly panic switch back, but it didn't work out for him, and Ivy ate the F smash. You know, man, that up smash is nasty. You can just pull it out of anywhere.
It is gross. A lot of Wolf Smash attacks are, but that up smash in particular is just disgusting. I think we were looking for the B reverse there, but didn't get it. Oh, him falling out of the grab right there. Could have saved him a lot of percent trying to get back onto stage. That squeegee ShamWow up smash coming out of nowhere. And the back air.
Oh, no.
The RAR back air taking that stock.
Oh, RAR XD. Ooh.
Yep. Taking, sitting at 2 stocks to 1. Very decent lead. Only an orange percent. And the Mari Wolf is schmoovin', man. I don't even like to use the word schmoovin' like that, but the Mari Wolf is schmoovin'. Like, he is piling it in, man. Parrying that.
Oh.
That up B. And he's really good at getting those up B confirms. Very consistent at it. He knows that angle very well and knows the capabilities of that move.
Unfortunately, he's really going to be struggling here because Mari...
See that Mari stand?
Yeah.
Oh, he fell right out of the up smash. And see, that's an instance where I'm talking about these multi-hits. That he deserved to fall out of that. That was just the situation in the DI. But it led into the down smash anyway. Just pulling that home. Just pulling it. Just slurping that victory right up. Slurping it right up. And then he's got a little bit more to do now because 3 wins and that's Mari. And he's got to get 3 wins and then 3 more.
Yep. We need 6 wins from Eni to even take it, but Mari only needs 2 more.
Like we're going to Lilat.
We talked about it before. Lilat is that any stage.
All right,
Wolf
and Mari's,
it's actually Wolf's home, though.
It's true.
Keep
it's true. And we are seeing the Wolf stay. So maybe if he's up 2-0, he'll take a game to play around, or maybe Mari's just serious right now.
I would hope he would be. There's no room here to play around. Oh wow, wouldn't it be so cool if they got to the bracket reset? And yeah, look, but if you're Mari, it's you have to do it. You have to prove that after all this time competing against one another for if we're just talking about the tournaments, it's the last like 7 months. They were doing it before then.
Yeah.
And you have to prove what you've learned in that time.
Especially in a setting like this, Mari wants nothing but your best. 1,000,000%.
I hope so.
Mari wants nothing but your best, especially in this set. And that's why I think that you see these two players have this mutual respect for each other. It's because that Mari wants nothing but your best that Eni has improved so drastically. Watch his play from SDI 1. Compare it to this. It's entirely different. He is a different player. Eni has improved so very much. And it's because of people like Mari pushing him so hard. We compared Mari to Bakugo earlier, but, it's an apt comparison. That's what he wants. And he wants to push you because if he pushes you, then he can get better.
Yeah, and in a way, I mean, Mari has always identified with that,
that mentality that
anti-hero antagonist sort of character. I mean, there was a while he had the Joker get up. There was a while he had now the profile pick is Bakugo.
Yep.
I mean, the truth of the matter is that's what he wants to be, and it's an apt comparison because he bases himself around it. He's still he's as fantastic as he has to be to live up to giving himself a title like being the main, pseudo villain.
Yeah.
Of like an anime, like that's what he is to Eni.
And he's got a real heart. He's got a place to go, but he gets there non-conventionally. He gets there by being this player that constantly pushes his opponents and just really piling it in there. But speaking of, he's got a little bit of room to go here, a little bit of makeup work. He's had a few blunders with these platforms here, and Eni's just playing very solid this match. It's not over by any means necessary. There's, Mari can still have this. This is a regrab. Oh, switching to Zard. Oh, and the armor, trying to get it before the armor, but it's just not working. And that back air, RAR back air, or I guess it's attack cancel back air. Closing out that stock, back to even, and nothing else that I'd expect from these two. Chain grabs, not melee train grabs, but chain grabs nonetheless.
It's 36% with 3 of them.
No pummels, just throws.
That's right. 40, man, and he's back to it with 1 throw, 2 up airs. I think Ivy is just so goddamn strong.
He really is. Ivy's such a solid character. When we were talking earlier about Ivy being his own character, and yeah, obviously changes will need to be made, but it'd be a solid character. And players like Eni on this level really show you how solid that would be. All right, watching here, trying to get the 2-frame, not getting it, getting another grab after the neutral get up. Not trying again for the 2-frame. I think he was trying to go around to get the back air, but it ended up not coming out. Mari's off stage now. Gotta get back on. Smash attack. Okay, back throw. Oh no, what are we gonna see? All right, good use of using both of his options there. The side B coming in. And the flare blitz. The flare blitz. Right off the ledge. The flare blitz pulling that, taking that stock. Flare blitz took 2 stocks there, correct?
That's right. 2 flare blitz stocks, and we're 1-1.
All right, so Mari knows what he's got to watch out for next time. But 1-1 here in grand finals. No resets yet, if we're even gonna see it. But at this point, could go either way. Absolutely could go either way, no doubt about it.
Well, he's elected to go back to Pokemon Stadium 2, and I think that's a fine choice.
I also think that's a fine choice.
Let's all be neutral. Let's all be neutral here.
And despite the neutrality of it, Mari does like this stage.
Yes. Oh.
Looks like it's resolved itself.
Yeah, so it seems. Alright, cool. And he's still leaving himself open for those chain grabs.
Yeah.
Every time he lands, he just shields, and that's not going to protect you.
Now, when you think about, you think playing someone like Stefan's Pika, who's, you know, wanting these grabs, that's something that he would try to adapt to, but maybe he's just out of that mindset now?
Well, he's up against Mario. I mean, sometimes you're not thinking Stefan offense when you're playing up against someone else. I know that's part of being so good, as Mario and Eni are, is trying to fight back against that. Remember that you're playing everyone right now.
Yeah.
You're playing every possible option. It's chess. And it's not that you're playing me in chess and you know I don't know how to do this. You're playing chess. Everything has to be exactly right.
You have to try to see as many moves ahead as you can. You have to know if I make this move, they're going to make that move, which means I make this move right out of it. Exactly what these guys are doing. They're trying to read each other before the other person even knows what they're going to press. It's all spacing, it's all positioning. And then learning each other's habits, of course. Up B out of shield.
Up B right out of shield. I mean, that's exactly what you've got to expect once again. I mean,
now that,
Mari was
that down smash almost shield poking, so I see what Mario was going for there.
Yeah.
That back air just going a little, just a tad too high. Even against Charizard. And you see that with the Spaceys, with them being so relatively versatile in air. You do see sometimes they end up misspacing some of these things, even short hop aerials, because they jump so high or so freely.
Yeah, it feels not like any other character at all to short hop with any of the Spaceys. It's like a full hop with anyone else.
Yeah, and to be fair, Wolf is one of the more regular Spaceys, but you know, you just gotta know your spacing, know the characters, know what works. And then that situation of falling back air was the proper answer. But here, Mari sitting at 117%, but even stocks, slowly pulling it back, but not necessarily. Watching out for that down air, and then hoping that he was going to continue to fly off that platform and fall into that up smash, but sadly didn't happen for Mari. Getting caught and back thrown. Oof. Falling out of Ivy Nair.
Very fortuitous for him, but I don't know if it's going to save him totally, or just grant him a little bit of extra time. That spot dodge did it as well. Any extra percent he's getting here, though, like we've said before, I mean, he has to resign himself to losing the stock when you're at 180%, but just get a couple hits in, make it worth your time, and catch up on the next stock when you feel more prepared to rush down.
Yep. And I was literally just about to say, I wonder why he hasn't switched to Zard yet, but then we saw the Zard switch right there, and then he closed the stock with it too. So very comfortable with Zard, very comfortable with Ivy, and he's getting more and more comfortable with Squirtle as time goes on. At the end of the day, Eni's had a lot of character crises. No one fits Eni better than PT does. You know, even whenever he changes characters around, he doesn't perform with anyone as well as he performs with PT. Yeah, PT's a great character, but this is Eni. And Eni has got a very decent lead. That time Mari calling out the Flare Blitz and capitalizing on that, on the crazy recovery that move has. Crazy recovery frames. Getting the grab out of that. Eni mashing out. Mari's got a lot of catching up. Like it's just me here in the commentator's booth for just a moment, and Eni taking that out, calling out that get up with an F smash. So Eni is on his way, slowly but surely, taking this, to resetting this bracket, taking it home with him, and they're just going right back into it. They are not even waiting. Both of them agreeing mutually. This is where we're going. These are the characters. Let's go. Eni here has a very, very, very real chance to reset the bracket. But Mari, I'm not convinced that he's pulled out all the stops. Not even a little bit. And he's trying to keep him away. Down tilt's coming out, trying to shield poke, perhaps. Stuck there, getting his distance there, not getting caught up on ledge like Eni wants him to, for that up B. Dark through. Mari in the lead here, but also just barely, and he's moving so smoothly, just avoiding all of those hitboxes. He is in the Matrix. He was just going around. Oh, really trying to get back with that side B, maybe spike Eni along the way, but unfortunately it didn't work. Mari's now in a very interesting situation, but he's back on stage now, and that's the important part for him. Meanwhile, Eni definitely has tied up this game, gotten it tied, despite the fact that he was in the that he was losing before. This is him. Both of them just trying to figure out what the other person's doing, waiting for a punish opportunity instead of trying to go in. And even Mari, who looked like he was approaching, really just trying to bait out an option, I think. I don't think Mari was really trying to approach there. I think he just wanted to get Eni to do anything other than stand there. And then obviously just closing out the stock right there. Portal shell. Mari whiffing a lot of F smashes. Not too bad whenever you're dealing with an F smash so lagless like that. But perhaps one day it might actually come to bite him. Meanwhile, Eni whiffing that grab because Mari went to the very, very edge without grabbing ledge. Eni not turning around that grab. As before, Eni behind, but Mari definitely catching up to him in percent. Nice air dodge back in. And of course the PT swap. Waiting for a tech chase, but didn't get it. And there you go, just waiting out, just baiting, just knowing exactly when Eni was going to say, that's enough of this, I'm pressing the button. And then Mari taking advantage of that, but that Flare Blitz again going to take it out, and then Wolf returns it with his side B of his own. Back to even, back to 0. Let's see. Grabbing him there, I don't know, psyching him out, maybe didn't expect the grab. There we go, doing it again, this time getting the down throw. And Mari knows what he wants, and Eni knows what Mari wants too. I believe Mari's looking for that side B confirm from down throw. We haven't seen Wolf do very many down throws this whole tournament up until now. So I think Mari wanted it, but it just wasn't lined up for him. He just didn't get the opportunity, and it's not worth the bracket reset to try to get that. F smash coming out of the spot dodge cancel. Mari just trying to close out with a back air. Getting that read, but just shy of the spacing. I was about to say, Mari getting punished for that. Doing lots of unsafe landings with that up B. Trying to mix it up, I imagine. But he's getting punished for a lot of them. And Charizard's fair, really just nailing Wolf down into that position. And the Flare Blitz taking it again. Eni resetting the bracket with the 3-1. Boy, oh boy. Alright, and they're starting off a little hotter as far as all the buttons that they're mashing. A lot less waiting it out, a lot more just getting in there, getting some damage off. Eni taking the short end of that stick, but not by very much. Bracket has now been reset. And this is Mari's last chance to take an SDI. Mari's been wanting to take an SDI since this tournament started. And he's had to miss a few. He's had to DQ from a few very early. This might be his chance. And he's taken 2 SDIs. This is not new to Eni. But, oh, and that SD. And he's at a very high percent, but Mari has had a tough time keeping up. A very, very tough time keeping up. But hopefully here we're going to see. Okay, I was about to say not another SD at 38%, but no. And he is definitely holding the lead here after that SD. But don't forget, Mari also SD'd, or sorry, Eni also SD'd something. I don't know. He benefited from an SD sometime. I can't remember when. Ignore that. Welcome back,
No,
Trey.
that's accurate. Hey,
Welcome
hey,
back.
Sorry, guys.
So I'm not sure how much
troubles.
you've been keeping up, but Eni has
Watch it
reset
closely.
the bracket. Eni has reset the bracket. Mari SD'd here, so he is pretty far behind, and he keeps getting hit by those flare blitzes.
And
then putting
that was a poor
himself-
decision too.
Putting himself in a lot of bad places with that up B. Either a bad recovery or trying to be too offensive with it. It's just not working out for him.
All right. He doesn't have too many more games to spare.
No, he
I
sure
mean,
doesn't.
We only need a few more wins for Eni, and that's it.
Yep, and maybe this is what he's doing. Maybe he's just, once again, playing around with all these, using them as opportunities to learn, to adapt, and then,
Yeah,
getting
or
there-
even playing seriously, he still has the opportunity to learn and adapt
Absolutely.
from the mistakes he's making.
Yep. So whether he's doing it intentionally or not, this is the world he's living in. But it is a rough world for him. He's definitely got a lot of catching up that he's gonna need to do here. Letting Eni, honestly, even after a reset, letting Eni get 1 game in is a very dangerous thing.
Exactly.
Because anything can happen in a reset.
I feel so sorry for Mari there. That was
Yeah,
a poor
hitting-
hitbox,
yep.
but that, man.
That back air not gonna take it, but
Very
getting
close to
closer,
it, though.
getting closer, and getting back with that flare blitz. You know, and if I were Eni, I think I'd just throw a raw flare blitz out there. With Mari's track record, that's definitely a good idea.
All right, well we're moving on, as it's 1-0 in the reset.
Yep. So Mari's definitely got to get his head in that game.
No, they've both agreed it's chill to run back.
Okay, cool. All right, so we are seeing the character switch, and you know, I think the wolf was what Mari, you know, the wolf was doing Mari just fine. I don't think he necessarily needed a character switch. However, the snake is very competent. We have seen it, and I'm not saying it was a bad choice. And at the end of the day, it depends on Mari's confidence here. But Mari is, you know, given the power of the Mari stand, he is the character who would definitely want to benefit from playing Snake, or the player who wants to benefit from playing Snake here.
Yeah.
But I don't think that he can depend on catching Eni in some of those reads that he caught Devstar in. Was it Devstar that he caught in those reads, or was it
I believe so.
Stefan? Either way, it was Stefan. You're not going to be seeing him catch Eni in all of those kinds of reads. Theoretically. Stranger things have happened. But like I said, Mari and Eni, the way that they are playing, it's definitely going to be a toss-up as to who could take this.
Eni's
now,
got
though,
his eyes on everything.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Eni's just a ridiculous stage awareness right now. He knows where everything is. All of these traps. Nothing's landing.
Yep, and Mari's having to deal with that. He's trying to deal with somebody who knows all these things, who knows where the C4 is. You know, we could play the game. Where's the C4? But Eni knows. But that up tilt, that tech chase or tech roll read, whatever, not really tech
Yeah.
chase. Up tilt is going to take that stock, but Mari is still having to work it back.
Oh, no!
Man. And the clip there, tagging him with the tippy top of the dragon's bangs, sending him directly off screen. Even Cypher couldn't see that one coming.
This is a big deal right now.
Yep. You know, it's not impossible, but for every passing percent, it's getting harder and harder for Mario to keep up here.
Do you think he's gonna stay Snake in the next round, or is he gonna
No,
have to
I don't think
give
there's a
up
chance
on
of
this
it.
experiment?
Oh
Wow.
man, and then the SD there at the end.
Potentially the tournament match going on right now. Mari voicing, I can't do it, but MKLeo would never give up.
Alright, here we go. I think we saw the wolf again. It went by very quickly and I was looking at the Discord chat. But I think we see the wolf coming back out. Yep,
And
there it
running
is.
it back to PS2 again as Eni has foregone his bans.
Alright.
So this
Potentially tournament
could
game
be
for
it.
Mari. But also potentially the beginning of a run back. It's not starting off like that so far. But we have all seen Mari come back from way worse than this.
Still in the shell. He tried it, but it was too late. It's those little things that make Eni such a good player.
Yeah.
I think anyone else would have panicked, would have jumped back up to ledge, and then Mari's read, that down smash would have absolutely connected. But just
Oh boy.
Eni basically Mari standing in air, thinking through what's going on, and then moving, taking the little breather when he needs it. Eni is playing like he has been playing his entire life and not just the last year and a half. This kid who is 15
Yep,
is
14.
playing like he's been playing for 15 years.
14 when he first joined the server. And he was still one of the best in our server at the time, but he is consistently showing up. Alright, that time
Mari thought it through.
Yeah, that time Mari
was
not
ready.
falling for the flare blitz. But as said
Set up in
before,
the back air, but it didn't work.
Eni doesn't have too much to lose.
He should take this slow and be cautious.
Yeah.
He can lose this game, Mari can't. Back throw's not gonna kill. Flare blitz over top. Oh, bad move!
Once again, Mari always he keeps making that mistake there with that up-B consistently.
Oh, Mari
Consistently
is
doing it.
Mari's basically standing still. I think that this has taken a toll on him that he wasn't ready for it too, like mentally.
Agreed.
This is something, you know. But he can do it. Mari has such support from me. That is.
I've never believed in anyone making a run back more than I have now. If anything, just to get to game 5 of this reset.
Mari with the spot dodge. Grab. Down throw. Chase him down. Then keep the distance. Come in on your terms.
Yep. And that's the problem, is he's been coming in on Eni's terms far too often. Zard, you're going to see the flare blitz come out if Mari's not careful. Because once again, Eni's got really nothing to lose here.
And he's got nothing to lose. I thought that was the flare blitz animation beginning as he went red there for the Pokemon switch.
Alright. Is a regrab? No. Oh!
No!
Okay, back throw.
Get rid of him. Get rid of him. Mario only realized when he was out there how dangerous of a chase that was at this percent.
Yeah, but when you got nothing to lose.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no!
No. Oh. Oh man.
Took him down to the last stock, but that was it.
Oh, and then that's Eni.
That
That
was
is
it.
Eni taking
That
SDI
was
6.
it.
Eni taking SDI 6, preventing Mari from taking it, preventing Mari from winning his first SDI, and keeping it only 2 people. Only 2 people have won an SDI still.
3-3, Stefan and Eni.